Hey Gaga, are you a Donald Trump fan?
Love you.
Donald Trump, a man who believes his fame gives him the right to grab one of your daughters or sisters or mothers.
It was a moment that had the world buzzing with equal parts shock and delight. Lady Gaga, the iconic pop diva, unleashing a verbal fireworks show on none other than the former president, Donald Trump. And let me tell you, my friends, it was more explosive than a 4th of July barbecue at Mar-a-Lago. This wasn't just a lighthearted jab or a cute little diss. No, Gaga went full bad romance on him, leaving his reputation gasping for air like a deflated Trump balloon at a failed rally. For more than half of this country's life,
some people want to win races. Other people want to be president of the United States and change people's lives. It's about the intention. I believe that will reveal itself. People are smart. And I am hopeful that our nation is coming together. There's a lot of young people that really, really love each other. And if we can reestablish that human connection and get everyone to start speaking, I believe this divisiveness.
Women didn't have a voice, but Gaga was here to change that. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. Tomorrow, women will be a part of making this decision, she declared, her words cutting through the air like a sharpened stiletto. I am holding in my heart all the tough, tenacious women who made me who I am. And then, with a dramatic flair that would make even the most seasoned Broadway producer take notes, she delivered a Shakespearean-level dragging, a monologue so brutal that even Lady Macbeth would have stepped back and whispered, "Damn, girl." Trump, the man who somehow turned the White House into a reality show that made The Apprentice look like PBS Kids, found himself on the receiving end.
For more than half of this country's life, women didn't have a voice. Yet we raised children, we held our families together, we supported men as they made the decisions. But tomorrow, women will be a part of making this decision. Today, I am holding in my heart all the tough, tenacious women who made me who I am. I cast my vote for someone who will be a president for all.
Of a reading so ruthless that even his spray tan probably faded in real time. Gaga, draped in an outfit made entirely of metaphor sharper than Melania's side-eye, didn't hold back. She called out his claims of representing the unrepresented, the ones who haven't had a voice, and challenged the nation to discern what is real and what is not, what is honest and what is dishonest. And let's be real, if anyone can take down a man who thinks covfefe is a word, it's Lady Gaga. Bad romance? More like bad presidency, and the mother monster had time today. It's about time, really, as the man has been running around like a malfunctioning animatronic from a discount amusement park, waving his tiny hands in the air and yelling about witch hunts, treating the Constitution.
He claims that he represents people who have been unrepresented, who haven't had a voice.
I think what is most important is for us to try to decipher now what is real and what is not, and what is honest and what is dishonest, and be accepting of those things, and not operating from
like it's an IKEA manual that he refuses to read. Gaga, though, she just grabbed the metaphorical mic, stared straight into the void that is Trump's moral compass, and said, "You thought your scandals were bad? Hold my mic." For years, the world has watched Trump act like a businessman who somehow managed to lose money running a casino, a place designed to make money no matter what. And yet, somehow, he fumbled it like a toddler trying to carry a gallon of milk. And let's not even talk about his stint as president, where he made more questionable decisions than a cat trying to jump onto a ceiling fan. Gaga, on the other hand, knows how to put on a show, and this time, the show was called Donald Trump, the musical, a comedy of errors. She laid it all out, His endless stream of lawsuits, the sketchy business dealings, the hypocrisy so thick you could cut it.
Right now it's time for action. It's time to muster all of our energy, every ounce of us, every ounce of hope and optimism and enthusiasm, every ounce of fear and frustration and discouragement. Now is the time to show up and vote like this country depends on it, because it does.
With a knife. It was like watching a roast, except instead of comedians, it was just facts slapping Trump across the face in rapid succession. And Trump's response? A masterpiece of delusion. You could practically hear the incoherent all-caps tweets forming in his brain. He probably tried to type out a response, but got distracted trying to remember how many American flags he needed in the background of his next rant about how he's the most persecuted billionaire in history. It's always the same song and dance with this guy. First, deny everything, even when there's video evidence. Then, blame someone else. Hillary, Obama, the wind, the deep state, that one guy at Starbucks who spelled his name wrong. And finally, claim that he's the victim, as if he's some tragic Shakespearean hero instead of a guy who treats classified documents like takeout menus. Nobody's saying that Lady Gaga has single-handedly ended Trump's career. The man has more political lives than a cat with a lawyer on speed dial. But she definitely turned the spotlight up to maximum brightness, and if there's one thing Trump can't handle, it's the cold, hard truth, especially when it's delivered by a woman with a more successful brand, a better spray tan, and a fan base that actually sticks by her because they like her, not because they're waiting for tax cuts. Trump's entire existence is based on convincing people that he's a genius businessman, a mastermind strategist, and an all...
Supposed to be for VIPs, right? Now he's got Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is not too good. I could tell you plenty of stories. I could tell you stories about Lady Gaga.
American hero. But in reality, he's the political equivalent of one of those gas station hot dogs that's been spinning for 12 hours, overcooked, questionable, and definitely not good for the country. And Lady Gaga, she just walked in, pointed at it, and said, "Y'all see this, right? So, what's next for the saga?" Well, if Trump has proven anything, it's that no amount of reality can shake his confidence. He'll probably double down.
Appreciated was on Twitter the other day, seeing your response to being blocked by Donald Trump.
Of course, I mean, it was bound to happen.
I mean, was it bound to happen? Because I was kind of surprised that he actually blocked you. Were you?
I was surprised that at the one that got me blocked, because it was a very throwaway comment. I've definitely said worse, but yeah, it's so funny to me. It's so.
Claim that Gaga is part of some elaborate deep state conspiracy, and then sell autographed copies of whatever nonsense he scribbles onto a napkin during his next fast food binge. But here's the thing, this isn't about politics anymore. It's about basic common sense, about recognizing that the man who once suggested injecting disinfectant might not be the best person to make important decisions. And if Lady Gaga had to be the one to spell it out in big, bold neon letters, then honestly, that's the kind of political theater we can all get behind. So, hats off to you, Gaga. You didn't just call him out. You put on a full Vegas-style performance, complete with backup dancers, a mic drop, and an audience left gasping at the sheer spectacle of it all. And Trump, well, he's probably still trying to figure out how to turn this into a fundraising opportunity, because at the end of the day, the man doesn't care about the truth. He only cares about the brand. And that, my friends, is exactly why he got exposed in the first place.